Alright, that took ages, but we got finally paired. Let's go... Let's keep doing the English. I like it since I'm not very booked up on here, so things might go anywhere. Let's do this G3 stuff still. I think you can pretty much flexibly do almost anything, and everything is always fine. So put the bishop here. Knights, well, I assume this is gonna go here. This is probably not going here, so it's gonna probably go here. They're going with the queen's gambit declined setup there, which is solid. Pretty much normal stuff. I don't know, maybe I should go d4 at some point and turn it into a... We do tend to go into a Catalan territory a lot. Last time I played queen c2 here, or maybe after castles. That was probably a little awkward. Let's do d4 properly now. Now this is like the most proper Catalan setup there is. Alright, so they're not taking the pawn. But now there might be, since there's... I mean, I probably can get the pawn back quite easily. Still, we have knight e5 resources. Maybe queen a4, even though it's not a check anymore. Queen c2 is pretty normal stuff now. Knight c6 though. Castles, of course, is the most... Probably the most played move here, I assume. Or maybe queen c2. I don't know. I'll castle and think about the future later. So, taking is... Okay, so they go for the super solid setup here. Not interested about taking a pawn here. That always is a pawn. You can't maybe keep it. Maybe you can. It's a 50-50. But it always does kind of really... Or give up the center. White will have two central pawns, while you might have an extra pawn on the flank, or not, if you lose it somehow. Alright, so now they are probably actually threatening to take the pawn and hold it pretty well too. So I think I'll play queen c2 now. Knight bd2 is move. Taking is a little too friendly. I assume they might now take and then start to release this guy with some b5 stuff here. I think that might be normal. No. Knight bd2 e4 is the plan I like a lot. Can I get away with that? Is this gonna be any kind of a troubles? If I block here, I'm like looking at this stuff like if I take 10, could they steal the pawn here? Probably not. Well, maybe. Of course, I don't have to take there. I think I'll go knight bd2. Knight c3, of course, is usually the... Ooh, c5 instantly. Well, that's a lot of tension in the center. We could make it really big tension. Big tension. Takes seems fine. e4. Because the question is e4. She takes d. If I take there, the knight is a bit loosey-goosey here. I could take it away and the knight is kind of hanging. So if e4 takes, I might have to go forward, and then still taking the pawn is a bit questionable. They still have an option to take there, and it looks a bit loosey-goosey for my taste. We could of course take both ways. Or once. Not sure he's gonna take twice with the pawns though. Give himself the hanging pawns structure. You have two connected pawns here that have no friends on the side, so they're kind of on their own, called hanging pawns. I don't know, I could play b3 maybe. I could take here and play b3. I could take here. I think they might take with the knight. Because like it feels more solid for them. The knight is also somewhat annoying there because it can maybe jump to a b4, harass my queen. I don't think I have any funny business with this tactic here. We could get the knight off here, but then this battery is keeping my knight away from g5. If I take here, he might start to threaten to push through too. I mean, of course I could play e3 here and defend. Or there, knight takes e4, knight b4. Queen somewhere. Could I go b1? It's a bit weird. To stay on h7. Could go here, could go here. Then I discovered here by the pawn and the bishop, so it's pretty well defended. I could go there, kick it away, still fine. I mean, I assume this is kind of standard position in the Catalan, but since I don't really know it, taking me ages to figure things out. Let's release the tension a little bit there. Actually, maybe we'll release it now twice, because after this, I feel like he has to go to a hanging pawns, because if you don't take with the knight, then you do have an isolated pawn here. And then I'll play b3. The idea to fianchetto the bishop. I'm a little worried about the rook bishop here, pinning the pawn there. I guess I could move the rook here in that case. Just get out of the pin and defend the pawn. Well, another question should be asked is what do we do about the knights still coming there? Well, I guess I can move the queen somewhere. Also, there is some questions about the bishop coming here, so even though they have the hanging pawns, that gives him quite a lot of space. I'm a kind of a three rank jump here. I'll give him an because I don't want to commit to a3 and make the b3 a little bit weak, so I'm gonna just go here and say you can come there if you wish. But then maybe I'll play a3, kick you away. Is that good? Who knows? Is that bad? Who knows? But at least like well, it's a weird. I don't know where I'm gonna go with the queen. I guess we could go even here. Keep this top knight honest there. d5 could go here. No, we can't because the bishop could go here. Calculating this and this and this. Doesn't look too great. We could go back here. Bishop goes that way. Okay, that's a bit surprising. Technically a pin of sorts. I mean, I don't know. Maybe his bishop is trying to do a little circle here. Hit my queen. Stay on g6. Makes sense. Guess we could play e4. That is legal. Is it good? They could play d4. They have a passed pawn there. We have a solid square there. There is the problem. I don't want to play the rook here. Somehow it looks so ugly, because I feel like the rooks belong here and here. I could maybe try to get the rook here now. And get the queen maybe to a1. It's such a... I mean, it's not guaranteed to be good at all. Rook c1, bishop h5, queen b1, bishop g6, queen a1. Knight b4. Threatening to go here, maybe. A3, knight here, queen a2. Oh, I don't know. It looks a bit weird, so let's do it. Let's be a little weird. He's preemptively defending that. Maybe he can at some point take with the bishop there if I take there. Question, should we go there? It is definitely a bit weird to play the... Like it's a normal pattern, but on the other hand you have a queen in the corner. Let's say they played d4 or something, just to cement me there. Of course I could play e3 here. That's a kind of typical for the pawns to go e3, b3 against the hanging pawns, I suppose. Doesn't look horrible. Of course they could probably still go forward. No. But if I move the e3, okay, we weaken this square more. So this kind of plans and the knight here. Go here and here. Downside of moving pawns forward. You lose squares. Alright, I'll just slop away. I don't have to commit there yet. Then I'm away from here. I'm ready to go here if this ever comes there or somehow gets here. I don't know how. Guess they could go here and do some double threats. Go trade the bishops or drop the bishop back here. I don't know, this rook I kind of want to move those both squares. Now I'm also not really liking the a4 anymore. I mean, it's still fine, as long as I haven't committed there. And I kind of need the queen here to get this in anyways. My opponent, of course, has no problems like this. I don't know why this happens to all my games. Like, I spent a ridiculous amount of time in the opening and early middle game, and my opponents are like, blitzy, 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 blitzy. Everything is always obvious to them. It's not obvious at all to me where things belong. I mean, I'm not denying that I'm really overthinking things. Alright, so I don't know. I'm gonna put it here, even though it belongs here, I think. But I don't want to play e3 for the reasons of d3 being a weak square. The rook obviously belongs here, but now it's there. It's a bit passive defensive move, but I want to have like a little more solidity still in my position. My opponent, I don't doubt my opponent is probably better here. I'm kind of playing like a black opening on white side where white has taken the space and black's like trying to keep flexible and do some kind of counter-attacking at some point. I don't know. Maybe I should have done this instantly though. That would have also fixed my problems, right? With the a-pawn. Well, it also does have the same make a hole on d3 problem. I don't know, maybe I should play the a3, which I don't want to do, but that is kind of covered. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, technically we are kind of threatening to take the pawn here. Now that this is covered and there is no counterattacks. Could I have taken it now at this point? Chop, chop, chop. Some discovery with knight. I'll take the rook. They'll take with the bishop. I could not have done it. At least they're thinking now. Things are not so obvious for them anymore. Okay, that's kind of sensible. Lining up here. Maybe one day f2. Things. I could go here. We did just defend this. Release some tension. Hit this, hit that. If takes. Now this is also kind of looking a bit tempting now. Since the queen is here, I get there with tempo. So e4. Even though I do kind of probably have to take with the knight, and then it can't go here anyways. But if he takes with the pawn, of course, then this is an isolated pawn. Oh, let's actually calculate. Takes. Then I have to take with the queen, because otherwise I get pinned there. We're on the bishop there. This guy has no good discoveries. I am semi-liking. This is very, very risky though, but let's go. Risky is our middle name. Might just flop completely, but we'll see. My idea is that if he goes there, we have a runner there too. They have a passed pawn there. I have a solid outpost here. My bishop gets shut down. But maybe we could do something with that. I don't know. Interesting. Maybe we run this. Maybe we stick the knight there. Who knows? And maybe we could stick somebody there. Anyways, there. Queen takes. If it goes pin the knight, I can always take with check and win the bishop. So that's not a thing. Like a chop here. Chop. Oh. Bishop is on here. No, that's covered. No, it's not. I take here. They can take here. Oh, that gets messy. I guess it's kind of trading, but the dark squared bishop is a bit annoying. It's my rook. Can chop there once. My queen is here. Doesn't really matter, they take there. I don't know. It's possible. If he tries this stuff here, I mean, it's still dangerous. Not even. Guess I could take there, stick the knight there, get a tempo on this guy. Could even come here. We have some stuff. We definitely have stuff. We can also dodge with the queen somewhere always. This is a lot of forks though. A lot of forks. It's 1, 2, 3 moves though. Still a lot of forks. Still a lot of forks. If my queen is here. And it probably is. Do they have funny business here now? Not really. After this they could put the knight there, but they still need to open this up somehow. Alright, so they go there. I get to take here. They can... Oh. They don't have to actually take back. They can go instantly there. But then I go here and he can't really take back because I'm on this pawn here. I'm gonna just take it. Let's see what happens. The knight is hanging. They have to do stuff. If they go here, the knight is a bit... Oh, could I go here? It's a kind of a fork. It's kind of a fork. They can come back, defend the bishop. If I take here, he has some in-betweeners. So how does this work? I guess he's gonna go here anyways. Leave this guy here. I have some in-betweeners here. Well, I don't really have options here. So might as well go there. And worry about the forks later. They did sack a pawn already. Which I'm not sure they can get back. Maybe they can. But then I get another pawn here and then things get really messy. I have this there at some point. I don't know, maybe we could sack this guy here to weaken the dark squares more. I assume this is gonna happen though. I think they're gonna let this guy stand there. To threaten this stuff here. I think I'm gonna follow up with this. I'm not gonna even think about it. I'm just gonna bang it there. All right, so now I think I'm gonna go here. If bishop takes, I'm gonna take here or there. I don't know. Let's just go. If this goes here, I'm just gonna take it. The A pawn is pretty irrelevant, I think. I'm up a pawn. I assume this is gonna be some kind of an exchange sack eventually, but I mean, this threat he can't really ignore. Like I'll take, and I feel like I'm winning. Material-wise for sure. So I assume they take, or move the bishop somewhere, but then I guess he technically is defending this. But I'm gonna end up with a, if he doesn't take, then I'm gonna end up with a huge pawn there, so he takes. I like my knight here, and I like the bishop being here. So I think I'm gonna take here. Or if I take here, maybe the knight takes back defense here. So I think I'll take here. Why not? Break the king side, and we are on the bishop if he takes back. If he goes there, I can always take here once he will move out of the fork. So he might go here, but I don't think he can move there now. I'm up a piece now. Am I up a piece? I'm up a piece. Pawns are even. I'm up a piece. So takes. We're even. Kind of Steven. Even Steven. I'll take. I'm up a pawn. And we are on their bishop. Get out of one fork. I can get out of the other one with check. I might be winning there. Even though this is technically not been. The queen is defended, but then this thing goes completely wrong if they move the bishop, and I'll take here, and maybe they have some compensation with the bishop pair, but I have an extra pawn. I don't have to take here probably also. Well, tactics. What could they do? Other moves? Like maybe they could take here. It's a check. If I take here, I don't know, maybe this fork. I could of course take with the knight and cover both forks. And well, this is not the fork anymore anyways, but the other one too. Not sure which way. I do like somehow that rook being on open file. There could be some tactics with the back rank. But this also could be a problem. I mean, this seems solid though. Rook takes, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. We're on the bishop. A pawn being what it is, but their king side is decently safe with me having no dark squared bishop left. Even though it's big hole, I can't really get the knight to somewhere, or this knight to help. And even this is not mate. Even if I could somehow get the knight to h6, it's not even a mate. Of course, they could also maybe like chop, bring the bishop somehow here and there. Alright, so they go there. I mean, it doesn't really threaten anything. I am up a piece now. I mean, it's a fork. I could get out of it with this. They have to do it, only move. I could move here. What's their point? Do they have a point? Guess then they could take the piece back. I guess there's a little problem if I take here, is that I don't have the queen covering the... knight is covering this though. So I could probably take here and ignore this threat. Take with the knight in the end. Could take here first, but I don't think that helps me in any way. I like the knight being there and the queen is kind of I mean, I guess here is fine. I don't know why I couldn't take there. This looks very dangerous. Then I'm left with that actual dark squared bishop. Knight takes e1, rook takes e1, rook takes e1, knight takes e1. Am I missing something? I don't think so. I'm gonna just take it and see if we have missed something. So I keep the queen here, so it's covering this. Take here with these guys. Or if he takes here, I'll take with the rook. So this guy keeps being defended. Now we are up a piece and a pawn. We can get a exchange, but that's only an exchange. Basically, I have two pieces for a rook and a pawn. We still have a nice knight outpost here. They have the bishop pair. I think I'll take with the rook. And no reason to keep the rook here. Then I'll take with the knight so I don't lose the bishop. My back rank's a bit weak, but now we might even be threatening this kind of stuff here. Queen is kind of bind on the defense here. There's no funny business with the bishop there. Alright, he's playing for them. f6, so if I go here, he plays f6. Or if I go here, bishop f6. So this is probably a bad idea. Also, he frees the queen by moving the bishop away from attack. I have a like queen 8 bishop here, f6. I have a check, but then I lose a piece, and that's not good. So I should probably move this guy away. Where though? Like this seems like a solid square defense all around. I think I'll go here. Not overthinking things. That was definitely some kind of a threat. I could have still escaped with the bishop, but... So technically I don't need to go out yet, but if I go here, I'm definitely trapped after f6. Unless, I don't think I had any funny business. Okay, so where does this knight belong? I can't go there, so it probably belongs here. Can't go here either. Where do I want it though? Let's move it somewhere and not overthink things. Yeah, let's just move it out. There's a solid square for anybody now. Very well defended. My back rank is a bit dodgy. Hopefully they can't exploit some d1 square somehow. I don't like, maybe they could. Oh, they are gonna go for it too. That's an actual threat. Should I move the queen here? I guess they could go here too. Oh, boys. So if I go here, bishop here. I do block the queen, but I don't block the bishop. I could offer a trade there, which would get me out of both. This is technically defended. I can hang around with the bishop somewhere, or even here. I don't like it that I'm running so low on time. Guess we could go somewhere here. Technically, I could also maybe go here, but the queen here is annoying because it's on f2, so I can't really run away. Because I don't think I can allow this stuff here. Rook check, block, bishop somewhere. Oh, yeah. 1 minute. Not sure I like this, but let's try though. My pieces are not super well coordinated. They have a bishop pair, the rook can somehow like go be annoying inside here. It's a bit annoying. Like here it's kind of hitting this guy and that guy. Maybe here hits that, keeps that square. He gets in. Can't really go here. He can go here, pressure my bishop though. So probably is an okay trade, I think. I of course could take with the bishop too. I don't know. I'll take with them. With a knight. Then I'll go knight here. Covered. Hits this, hits that. If he goes here, I'll... Oh, wait. Fuck. If I go here, he gets there. That's a bit annoying. Still think he should go here. Could have to go somewhere sad like here, but then he still goes here. Here. Rook here. A4. I don't know. What you call it? Maybe a3. No, that doesn't save anything. What? I can't go a3. Okay, for whatever. c4 is possible. No, I take that with the knight. That's not covered or possible yet. Could go here. I go here. Maybe. He attacks my bishop. I don't know where I go. But this the rook's not on my knight anymore. It goes here. Maybe this is solid square too. Where he can't attack me. Could go here, but then I get there in time. He can't get there. I mean, I guess he could, of course, like play f5 and stick the bishop there. Okay, I'm just gonna make a fast move. f5. I guess he loses that pawn if he tries this. Of course, these are the dangerous pawns. If I lose these guys, the rook's pretty well there. Like rook loves it where there's like fast pawns on this side where it's a bit hard to coordinate the minor pieces. Okay, so this looks like a huge mess though. But technically I'm kind of holding everything together, but are we? Are we really? Oh shoot. Okay. I mean, that doesn't really threaten anything, is it? I can take with the pawn, which is a bit sad. I could play f4. Oh, I could play f4, f5. I really don't know why not so. Why is this not trapping the bishop instantly? I mean, there might be some funny business somewhere, but why is not trapping the bishop instantly? f5, rook c2 or b2. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna go here. Maybe he's gonna go here and threaten stuff there. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. That's their threat. Oh, fudge. Let's just go here. I mean, this looks still good. I'll go here. Maybe here. While this is pinned. Because I could take this and that, so he probably can't do that though. Yet. Could he take here and then go there? Can also maybe go here. Bit of mess. I could go here. Or shush. Oh, that's probably a good move too. If I go here. Okay, I don't care. I'll just go here and here and here. Not sure that's a big threat or that. That is covered though. You can also move the pawn forward in a way. It's a bit sad. Maybe he takes a perp here. Fudge. Fudge Magolit. Damn it. I can't stop it, can I? I can't stop it in any way, can I? Fuck. Oh no. And there is no way to stop it, like, without losing a... I have no other moves to defend the bishop than that. I can draw one check somewhere, but that might get me into a lot of trouble. I mean, no, I can't take there. Just thinking this. I mean, can I go here? Fork him. That looks really, really dangerous. That looks really, really dangerous. I don't know. Let's try it. Whatever, man. Oh, I can't go there. What the hell am I talking about? This defends the bishop and I lose. Yay, yay. Oh, maybe I don't lose, but definitely not winning anymore. I just hung a piece. I'm down in exchange for a pawn. Alright, that's a move, I suppose. Okay, hit the bishop, why not? Maybe I'm not losing a piece now. Could maybe go here, try to win the b-pawn. I thought this was better though, right? h5 is a bit questionable. I'm on the pawn too. So maybe here for the pawn. My piece is still hanging here. I probably have to defend it. And by probably, I mean I really need to. I guess I could take this first, then go here. So we don't end up, or we guarantee that, because I can't take it after they take there. It's a fun. I'm kind of happy I didn't take the perp. If I lose, I lose. Live, learn, and love or something. Alright, so I'll take this in check a bit first, then come here. You'll take this one. I might take this one. I lose everything though on this side, but pawn is a pawn though. I'll take it. I mean, I have 3 passed pawns on this side. That is pretty dangerous, right? Okay, they have a a pawn. That's not fast. D pawn is kind of blocked. The rook's almost trapped there too. Oh. Oh, I didn't have that move. Yeah, never mind. Or did I have this move? I might have had that. Instead of taking, hit the rook. I guess I have the move here. And escapes there. Fine. This is a bit annoyingly placed though. Let's make it kind of flexible. Maybe even go with this first so the queen doesn't go here. I want to go here and here. Well, we have this covered. We're not afraid of anything. Looks dangerous. Pawns are running with pieces. He can't even stop this in a way that... he could go here to stop it by hitting my knight, which is fair, I suppose. I could move my king now here. Free the bishop. Let's do it. I think there is no problems here. He can hit my bishop, but then I can maybe get out somewhere. I don't... oh, I can't go there. That we cannot do. Right, I'll take this one. I don't see a wrong with this though. Okay, that's a move, I suppose. I don't know, here maybe. Here maybe. Not sure. Oof, let's not lose on time. I lose this one, I'll push this there. I'm not losing for sure. But am I winning enough? Who knows, who cares? Let's go. That's gonna be a painful check to deal with this coming with the French too. Maybe here. The idea is to sack here. I mean, I'm gonna still do it though, because I don't see how he stopped that though. He could attack my bishop somewhere or give me a check. I like the bishop here. I don't know, maybe I should have gone for somewhere else. It's a bit annoying that this is a pin here, but I think I should be fine though. This is definitely a problem they have to solve. I have to check on a3, or if he goes to g7 I can go there anyways and threaten to promote. So I think, well, what are... I might have to actually checkmate with the bishop and knight now. Oh, okay, let's promote. I mean, this definitely is gonna end up there, right? Okay, let's stop the bishop going here. Then we'll somehow manage to stick this guy somewhere. I guess he could go here, 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 sack there. I mean, I guess I have to actually show some technique here. Well, that's gonna be embarrassing. I haven't studied, well, it's not that far away from when I last looked at that, but it's still always shaky when it actually happens. I think they can kind of almost force me to go for that if they sack there, which they don't have to yet do it yet. Okay. He has no move here, because I'll just take and run this guy through. He can go there. Then, oh shoot. Wait a minute. Did I fuck it up? I don't even get there. What am I talking about? I couldn't take there. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this is a draw then. Fuck. No check or anything. He's just gonna go there and... Ugh. Somehow I'm really stupid. Really stupid. You. You. Oh my god, what did I do? Why did I take there? Irrelevant pawn. I don't know, maybe it was draw anyways, but... Okay, let's not lose on time. Eh. Yeah, I don't think so. Can't go here, because you can still stop that nonsense. I don't know, I'm just gonna sack that one, why not? Maybe moves the bishop to wrong square. I guess he can go there too. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Fuck. Ay, ay, ay. Computer doesn't kill it. Okay, here we are winning. This is fine. This is fine. This is questionable. What am I supposed to do then? Maybe it's not winnable after this. Computer gives +2, but I'm not sure that's gonna be enough. Oh, apparently it is winning enough. Computer gives 2.1, but the table base gives bishop e4 winning. It's gonna be a lot of... Let's look at the table base. The fastest to a mate. King b2, king f6, takes knight d3. If he does the same, we go here. That's covered, so he can't go here because we run through. Bishop can't stop the pawn. So my pieces are safe like this. If he does this, bishop has to go away. If he now attacks my knight, let's say here, g7, bishop here, bishop a2, nice. Goes here, bishop takes, king takes, then we just escape and go win this, and then we have to demonstrate that. Okay, that was not so difficult, I suppose. Knight d3, bishop d7, knight f4. Of course you have very hard time going this way. King g7, knight h5. No, knight f6, weird. Denying this. King a3, king here, knight h5, king here, g7. Can't go here, bishop has to go here. Bishop f3. You weirdo, how does this work? I guess he can go here, but he can't take the knight because then I promote. But apparently here only winning move is bishop d1. Because, don't ask me why. I guess he's maybe, like if I went here, king h7, stop this, then he threatens this and that if I move the knight. And now it's too late to go here because, yeah, chop, 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 no win anymore. So how does this bishop d1 stop that? We'll keep a bishop b3 here. He can't take it because this is like a unbreakable thing where I'm defending my passed pawn with the knight, so he can't ever threaten knight. Just go here and then there and win. And he can't take this anymore because of the promotions. Alright, yeah, it's difficult. Maybe you could find this in a classical game with a lot of time, but yikes. Somehow I thought I was winning though, but I wasn't. I mean, technically I was, of course, but I mean, here it looks really good. Alright, what was the accurate move here? Bishop h5. Like, just defend. If he goes here, it's both. He can't really take because I have this coming up still. Let's see, computer, show me some moves. King d3, rook f4, king e3, rook somewhere. Bishop b2, not sure what it threatens. If you take this now, we give a check and promote. Yowza, 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 yowza. Alright, let's look from the top. Opening was probably a mistake again. I mean, I assume there's a lot of games here. This was fine. This I took. c5 is a bit rare. I'll take. Apparently e4 has been played a lot. So if this happens, I think we can go now here and then there is the tactic here. Bang, bang. e4, e5, cool. So here we win. Exchange. Well, guess he can't take it, maybe. Still this guy here covering the light squares. Yeah, fine now. Okay, this was not horrible either. They have the hanging pawns. This has been played by few players. But e4 again. If here, there, or there. Or there. Oh, still a... No, now it's not a thing. Was that the actual move earlier too? No, here we have discovered. Now it's not so good because this is blocked. So maybe I should not move the e5. Not sure. I don't know. Looks natural. Knight b3. Go for the ponies. Oh, apparently not rook d1. Such a weird stuff. Now we have to do e5. Queen e4. Just give this up for no reason whatsoever. I'm not gonna understand this at all. Alright, so it's a bit passive, but computer says it's playable. e4 is fine. Taking this was bad. And I felt like, yeah, I had this move and now the knight's been there. This is even worse. This is fine. I basically pre-moved this move because why not? This is a bit questionable. I was supposed to play knight fe1. Again, kind of questionable. Where's my comp? I guess it kind of covers this score. So if you go here, you just take this one. Wait, this is a queen sack. Really? We have a rook and a piece for a queen and a passed d-pawn. Computer says +6. I guess that's almost trapped there too. And by almost I mean that trapped there too. Danger. Alright, so d6 is fine. Bishop takes is fine. Bishop takes is fine. This is bad. They're supposed to go for this pawn down thingy. Now if you go here I can... Oh, free pawn piece. That's still covered twice. So that's not really a threat. As long as there's pieces hanging. Here, chop, chop. Apparently this is the best black can get. Down a pawn with a bishop pair. Yeah. Probably not a lot of fun. Alright, so here I made some inaccurate move, I feel. Computer says this is all fine. This is a bit questionable because I couldn't really, I was running a little bit low on time here. At 2:30 here, and I spent 1.5 minutes on this move, which was still winning but not so good. What would Mr. Machine do? Knight fe5. And then if he goes there, knight e3. Okay, knight e3, kind of cool. Cover this, hit that, get away. No problems. Yeah, I did see this move later on with the rook, but not here. I did look at this and rejected this because I didn't know how to deal with this. I was looking at stuff like maybe I'll block the rook. But obviously this is such a... Maybe at this point I would have realized that, oh, this is a better move. But from further back I couldn't see it. There was some other solutions too. Rook d1 good. Again a little questionable. Guess it's fine. Bishop d2 good. Rook a1. a4 best. Then computer says c4. I was thinking this like bang bang, make a passed pawn here. It's always a little awkward to stop those, especially with the bishops maybe bearing down there and there. Rook there. It's a bit clumsy, but it's properly supporting that. Apparently we are not supposed to take it though. Oh wait, what? I can take it with the knight. Bishop c2. Huh? Oh yeah, we distract the knight here to get this square free because this is pinned. Okay, it's a bit deeper than I thought. If we defend there, rook d1, bishop f6, yeah. Here I was looking at these moves and saw that there's this kind of stuff here too. Apparently it's another problem because the bishop is defended. Fine. a4 bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. f4 is fine. King f2 is fine. Apparently g4 is fine too. Threaten this. And this is pinned so he can't get easily out of this mess. Can't even get here because my knight is dominating these squares. Bishop is here. So if you take here, 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 I can just defend one game. And if you go here, I take, go here. Just defend this way, everything. All right, jump, 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 jump. There. What was my horrible mistake? This is still okay-ish. But then I went wrong side here. This side is better. We block this, which makes no sense. Then we have some play with g4 still. And maybe with this too. If I instantly go here, here, there, there. Oh, apparently a draw now. Can't take there. King e1. How does this differ things? Knight f3. Apparently this is the way. Yeah. Okay, this was a bad idea. I somehow missed this move here. Maybe I have some chances here still, but my opponent also, I guess, believed me. I don't know what he bought. It's a bluff. Here a computer says I should just take the draw. This is a mistake. They should go there, go there, go there. I can win this pawn probably somehow like here. Or maybe not. And this is probably really hopeless. Yeah. Really hopeless. Hopeless, hopeless. h5 question mark. Question mark. I have this move. I have that move. That move to defend my bishop, and then we are supposed to be completely winning here. And I was. Bishop d5. Idiot. Missed that. Yeah, there's just gonna go through. Oh my god. Still fine, but not so good. And then it gets really difficult. And yeah, then I did something really stupid. Somehow I thought this is fine. And somehow like I'm still able to get back. I guess I should have gotten here, here, here. No, I'm not in time anymore. Tempo short. Yeah, stupid, 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 stupid. Fine. It was probably funny to watch at least. It was an interesting game though. So I'll not unhappy. We didn't at least lose, which was very possible if my opponent saw that I actually hung a piece. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, ciao ciao.